of the co-owners of HIT Fitness Warehouse in Fort Lauderdale, and today I'm going to put you through a warm-up / corrective flow that we love to use, and it's proven, researched, it is on point, functional movement screening. I'm going to give you guys corrective exercises that you're going to be doing on a daily basis that are going to help fix your injuries and any misalignments you have. All right? Each day is going to be focused on a different purpose. Day one, today, we're going to be focusing on the active straight leg raise, primarily lower body. All right? So there's a process to this. When you hit the active straight leg raise, the whole point of it is to help align the lower body with the upper body. So it helps counterbalance the movements that the upper body tends to use with crawling, sprinting, jumping, walking, and with today's nowadays sitting down day after day after day, especially now, this is so necessary. It's more necessary now than ever. This is proven research stuff that works. I promise you, give it a shot, you will see the results. First part of the flow, called crocodile breathing. All you're doing, face down, relax the body, one hand on top of the other, focus on 4 to 6 breath cycles of you're going to start with a big inhale for about 2 to 3 seconds. Hold it at the top. Long exhale for 4 to 6 seconds. And then you're going to leave all that air out of your lungs at the bottom of the breath for 2 to 3 seconds. Repeat. And when we're doing this, guys, this is a 360 breath. That means you breathe in through the belly, expand to the chest, and then around the rib cage. One more. Hold for 2, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and leave that air out. Repeat one more time. Big inhale for 2 to 3 seconds. Hold for 2, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold at the bottom for 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 4 to 6 cycles of that, called crocodile breathing. Next, we're going into our happy hip circuit. Woo! Love this one. All right, for today, you're going to need a band with this. If you don't have a band, you can use a towel. What we're going to do, we're going to lay on the floor. All right? This band is going to be put around your leg to help assist. So what we're going to be starting off with is an assisted hamstring stretch. Simple as that. It's called active isolated stretching. Because we're going to focus on our hamstring first. We start both legs like such. Whichever leg you have the band in, the opposite side is going to be bent knee, foot flat, like in a bridge position. This leg, because we're going to be doing that assisted hamstring stretch with it, what you're going to do, without pulling on it, you're going to flex your quad, fire your hip flexor, raise that leg up as high as you can go, as high as you can go, as far as you can go. And then, when you get to that threshold point, you're going to give a little assistance and pull a little bit more. hold for 1,000, 2, 1,000, and lower back down with control. Back up, as far as you can go, give it a little assistance, 1,000, 2, 1,000, and lower as you exhale. Breath, inhale, and exhale, raise yourself. When you get to that threshold, repeat, pull, 1,000, 2, 1,000, and lower. That's 4 reps, we're gonna do 2 more. Up, and lower. 2, 1,000, and lower. 6 to 10 reps usually does it. Up, and 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, and good, lower. As we finish with this, we're just gonna go to the other side, do the same thing, 6 to 10 reps. Make sure, start with the legs straight. Whatever leg you're not using, you're gonna put in your bridge position, pelvic thrust, boom, and you're gonna pull that hamstring up yourself by firing your quad and your hip flexor, and then go an extra couple inches with the band assistance. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, and back down, under control. And pull, and assist. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, and relax. 2, 1,000, and pull, and assist. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Good, got to be more reps. Control, 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 control. Up, higher, and assist. 2, 1,000, and down 3. 2, 1,000. Back up. And a little assistance. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, and back down. Let's do 1 more rep. Good. Fire that quad, hip flexor up. Go as far as you can. And a little bit of assistance. Not too far though. If you feel tight, don't force it. Just go to your threshold. And lower. Control. Great. So that was your assisted hamstring stretch. Now we're going to go into assisted calf stretch. Going to start, position I started with before, legs straight out, supine position facing the sky, and bend the leg you're not using, as if you're going into your bridge position. Raise the other leg up. This time, instead of having the bend at midfoot, you're going to have it just around the ball of your foot. We're hitting the calf. You want to hit the calf because the calf is connected to the hamstring, and that will affect hamstring tightness, which will affect lower back issues. So from here, same exact concept that we used with the hamstring, we're going to be using with the calf. Push, active isolated stretching for 2 seconds, and relax and give a little assistance. 1,000, 2, 1,000, and push. Point that toe to the ceiling, and relax. 1,000, 2, 1,000. Push. 2, 1,000, and assist. 1,000, 2, 1,000. Push. 2, 1,000. Pull and assist. 1,000, 2, 1,000. 2 more. Point the toe and assist. 1,000. 1 more time. Push. 1,000, 2, 1,000, and assist. 2, 1,000. Notice how this leg stays straight at 90 degrees relative to my body the entire time. We are working on perfecting your movement here. All right, there is no room for error. When you're doing this type of stuff, corrective work and mobility work, take your time. It's fine, it should not cause any pain, but focus on posture and perfecting that movement, perfect alignment. You do that, and your imbalances will be fixed, I promise. All right, so as normal, we start from here, leg straight, bend the leg you're not working, pelvic thrust, and raise the leg 90 degrees. Place it around the ball of your foot and Same thing with the calf. Point the toe, pull without any assistance, and then assist for 2 seconds. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, and release. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, firing that muscle, and little assistance. Point the toe, and assistance. Ooh, yeah, I feel that going right down from calf into the hamstring. What's also very important with this is that when you're doing this, you want to make sure that ankle, knee, hip, shoulder, all in perfect alignment, one straight line. Super duper important. Your body will probably want to end up drifting off to one side or the other, but that's why you're focusing so hard on this and perfecting the movement, because you're not going to let it. One more time, toe, and assist. 2, 1,000, and whew, yeah, I'm definitely feeling that one. That is a good one. All right. How we doing so far, guys? We're swimming pretty well. It's our happy hamstring hip flow, baby. Love it. All right. Finally, last of the 3, we are going to do your assisted leg lower. You're going to have it around 1 foot. Legs are going to be at 90 degrees. By now, your body should be opening up a little bit. 90 degrees, perfect alignment. Boom. Here to here. Quads tight. And what we're going to do here is lower, 1, 1,000. Under control, 2, 1,000. If you can touch, great. Bring it back up to the start position. That's 1 rep, 6 to 10 reps. What we're doing here, as we're doing it, you want to make sure that this leg, right here, doesn't move. Using the band for assistance can help keep it in place. Eventually, though, your goal would be to not use the band. Don't do that right away, though. If that leg moves even 1 bit, then that can affect the movement. So, we want to try to be able to keep it in place. Woo, feeling those abs fire now, and perfect this movement. Let's do 1 more rep, and down for 3, 2, 1, boom. Back up. Let's repeat that now, other side. There's a good chance, probably will feel one side, more flexible or stronger than the other. It's normal, that's called an imbalance. That's why we're doing this. All right, other side, same thing. 1, 2, 1. Oh yeah, feeling it now. Two more, guys, 2 more. Last one, and 1, 2, 1, and all right. Hopefully that leg didn't go anywhere. We all have issues in one way or the other. So, I'm working just as hard as you guys are with this. All right, next one. We're gonna do our knee to chest, single leg hip bridge. You're gonna hug 1 knee to your chest. Since we started with our right leg on all our movements, we're gonna continue with our right leg on all of our movements. So, keep it on the floor here, hug the left knee to your chest, plant that foot into the floor, point this toe up, make sure this knee touches the chest, and you're gonna pelvic thrust, and then bridge to full hip extension. You want to be able to do that as the best way to fire the glute here by hugging this knee to the chest and Squeeze that glute. That creates hip dissociation, hip separation. That is great for your gait, for running, for sprinting, for any single leg strength moves, or any athlete. Oh yeah. What else is super important with this? You want to make sure that knee, again, stays in alignment with your ankle and your hip and shoulder the entire time. Oh yeah, I'm shaking. These we can do 10 reps of. 7, 8, 9. Last one. And 10. All right. Other side. Hug the other knee to the chest. Boom. And let's rock and roll. Good. Keep that knee in alignment with the ankle and shoulder. That's 5. Let's do 5 more. Nice. So, I'm sure you guys have seen something like this before, hip bridges, but don't mistake this one. This is a huge difference, holding this knee to your chest, as opposed to what we see most of the time, where you just keep one leg up and do this, or down, boom. Hugging that knee to the chest is huge. All right, guys, we just did 10 reps each side there. After you bang out 10 reps each side, perfect hip hinging movement. Then, we are now gonna take your dowel. You can use a broomstick for this. You can use anything. You can just throw over your shoulders and have here. Simple as that. PVC pipe, broomstick, it all works. Hell, you could even use a towel if you needed to. All right, so what we want to do, half kneeling position. Get the inside of this ankle, for the most part, lined up with the inside of this knee. The more narrow you have your base, the harder it's going to be to balance, which is you want to challenge yourself. So if your balance really sucks, then you need to get a little bit wider. That's okay, go for it, but remember, we're striving for perfection here. So challenge yourself every time you do this. Inside of the ankle, lined up with the inside of the knee. All we're gonna do from here, through one full breath cycle, you're gonna rotate towards that front knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Got 6 reps, 6 to 10 reps with this. Let's do 4 more. Two more. Last one. Good. Switch up sides. That's a tough one. All right. Again, half kneeling position. Inside the ankle, lined up with the inside of the knee. And same thing, other side. Rotate towards that front knee. Again, guys, while we're doing this, you want to make sure you focus on lengthening out the body. Perfect posture. So no hunched over positions, no uneven positions. Try to get level with your shoulders, hips, everything. Boy, that works those abs, good. Wow. All right, last one with the dowel here, dowel rod. What we're gonna do is, no, we're not gonna joust the dowel. We are going to focus on our single leg hip hinging. So, right hand at the bottom should be basically against the lower part of your back. Left hand at the top where you're grabbing it just behind your head. So, whichever hand is down, my right, we're going to focus on that leg doing the hip hinging. Six to 10 reps per side. Again, guys, this goes back to hip dissociation, hip separation. Extremely useful for basically everything we do in life. Walking, running, striding, jogging, anything you do with your game. And last one. When I do this, I like to have my eyes focused on one thing on the ground, because if those eyes start to drift, your balance is going to be all over the place. Left hand at the bottom, right hand at the top. Again, we want to try to keep ribs down and have this dowel stay in contact with our body. As you can see, my left side is not as strong and stable as my right, but that's because we're human beings, ladies and gentlemen. Never going to be perfect with it, but you can strive for perfection. Three more. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is our happy hip flow, happy hamstrings, happy all around. You do these movements at least, bare minimum, once a week. If you have deficiencies in those movements like tight hamstrings, lower back pain, you might want to do more like 2 to 3 days per week. But as for our happy hip flow, there you have it. 5-6 exercises, 6 to 10 reps per exercise, per side. Again, strive to get better every time you do this. Strive for perfection with your posture, and quality of movement always comes before quantity. Guys, until next time, Coach Kevin out.